What's up, Parachute TV1? How are you? It is Hair, Beauty, and Biz with Mandy McGee 1111. Oh, hello. You can follow me at mandymcgee.com. Hey, hey. Let me turn this around so I can say hello. Hey guys, what's up? How are you? Hi. Hey, Glenda, how are you? What is up, everyone? Don't mind the hair right now. That's why I'm doing this tutorial for you guys. In case you guys didn't see the title, we are gonna do a fishtail braid when you have dirty hair. I swear it's the best go-to look when you don't wanna wash your hair. So that's what we're gonna be going over today. So I'm gonna let some of you guys pop on here. Are you guys doing something fun this weekend? I'm normally on Fridays, but I was busy yesterday, so Parachute TV let me come on here on Saturday, so that was very nice of them. So if you're not following Parachute TV1, make sure you are, and invite some of your friends in right now. So if you know some girls that want to, learn how to do some hair tutorials, or if you have some friends that you want to share this with, go ahead and swipe and share. Bring them in. Oh, thank you, Glenda. I appreciate that very much. I appreciate it. I also am on here. Actually, my husband is moderating for me. So if you see my name pop up there, Mandy McGee 1111, you guys can tap that and then you can follow me so that you can we can do this on a regular basis. So how about there? There we go. I am right there. So follow Parachute TV1 and then you can also follow myself. All right. So, oh, you have short hair? Well, you know what? I might cover a few things in this tutorial for you guys today. If you do have short hair, maybe we can have fun with a different look for those of you guys that maybe have like a bob or something like that. Yeah, for the guys, you know what? Some guys have long hair. They're rocking the man buns right now. So if you are one of those guys, hey, be my guest. You can learn how to do a fishtail braid. Or, as I like to say, if you're a guy, you can learn how to do this on your girlfriend or your wife, right? Right, ladies? When you want your husband or your boyfriend doing your hair for you? Oh, that would be amazing. All right, so let me introduce myself before we get into this. So, yeah, do this on your wife. So, my name is Mandy McGee. I am a beauty expert. I've been in the beauty industry for the past 10 years as a hairstylist working behind the chair, and I'm also an online entrepreneur. I have an online training academy that teaches other entrepreneurs how to create their own self-hosted WordPress website. My academy is called Simple Web Starter, and you can learn more about me at mandymcgee.com. I have some free beauty tutorials. If you want to sign up there and become a VIP, you'll get some beauty tutorials sent your way, and I also have some online business coaching available right on my website there. So, what we're going to do today is a quick look, because you know what I really like to inspire people to do? I like to inspire people to do exactly what I'm doing right here. Get on the other side of the camera, get out there, just share what it is you love, but there's a lot of things that hold people back. And if one of those things is how you feel, how your confidence level feels whenever you are in front of the camera, if you're like, oh, my hair doesn't look good or my makeup doesn't look good, then you don't want to put yourself on camera. You feel like that's one excuse or one of those barriers that is stopping you from getting out in front of the camera. So I like to use my background, my beauty background, to be able to come on here, teach you guys a few hair tutorials, beauty tutorials, a little bit of business talk, just to help hype you guys up to get on here and start sharing your message. And so what we're going to do today is going to be a fishtail braid. It's very simple. It's excuse-free. So even if you do have short hair, I know some of you guys have already mentioned that you have short hair, I will talk about dry shampoo. This is my best friend forever, my best friend for life. It saves me on the days that I do not want to wash my hair. And you know what? If I had to wash my hair before I came on Periscope, I probably wouldn't even come on Periscope because I don't want to wash my hair every day. So we're going to talk a little bit about like not washing your hair as well as doing the fishtail braid tutorial. So if you have short hair, no hair, if you're bald, if you're a guy, whoever, you can use dry shampoo. So there's something that you can learn from this scope today, okay? All right, so like I said, I need to wash my hair. But I don't wash it all the time. And here's one of those big things that I love to tell people is like, stop washing your hair every day. You don't need to do it. And in fact, whenever you do wash your hair every day, you're actually producing more oils on your scalp, because what you're doing is you're overstimulating. Every time you scrub and you shampoo and you're stripping out your natural oils, what you're doing is you're telling your oil glands to go in overactive hyperproduction mode, and then it actually produces more oil. And so this is different for girls that have finer hair or thicker hair. So fine-haired girls, you can get on, I would say, an every 3-day schedule for washing your hair. It's not gross, it's not dirty. If you work out, it's totally okay. You can just hit that with the blow dryer, pop a little bit of dry shampoo in. I'll show you how to use this in just a second, but I just want to cover this because these are questions I know will pop up. We will do a Q&A at the end, okay? So stick around, we will do that in case I missed your question. And so if you have really thick hair, I have like medium to thick hair, I can go a week in between shampooing my hair. And I really don't start to get any oils in it until around day 5, 6. And that's when I really use this. And if you want to take a screenshot of this, this is called Below Pro, and it is Faux Dry Shampoo. All right, so there we go. So let's put some of this in. It is a powder dry shampoo. There are a lot of aerosol dry shampoos. I really favor this one. You can find this at my website, mandymcgee.com. I have an online store there where you can purchase this stuff on Amazon. Yeah, sure, a little bit of product placement. It's stuff that I love. I never share anything with you guys that I don't personally use and love myself. So there you go. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna put some of this stuff, and you'll see it comes out like a powder. So let me just shake this up, and then let me show you. You want to put this stuff, so you squeeze the bottle, and a little bit of that, see, that powder will come right out. It's not baby powder, okay? So baby powder is completely different, although that is kind of like an old school way of absorbing oil in the hair. This is meant for your hair, and it's more finely milled, so it blends in even if you have dark hair. And then you just want to put this in the spots where you feel oily. So usually it's around this area. So it's around the sides, around the crown, a little bit in the back, and a little bit in the front. So if you feel like you go overboard with it, like as you can see, I'm kind of scratching it in as I'm going around. It will blend in. But if you get a little overboard, all you have to do is just take your brush and then just brush it right through, and it will blend right in. There we go. So as you can see, what it does is it absorbs the oil instantly, and when it does that, it creates a little bit of volume in the hair. So then your hair doesn't like stick flat to your head. You know what I mean? So it's it's a really good product. I really like it. You can use this as much as you want. It's awesome. I've gotten people addicted to it, and I kind of feel sorry for it. Yeah, do you guys have any questions about this that I just put in before we jump into the braid? Because that was it. Like that was as simple as putting this stuff in. And what I can tell you about this is the reason why I can hold on to my hair color that long. So if you think that you have, if you feel that your hair color fades a lot, it could be because you're overwashing it. And so that's how I can retain the bright red in my hair. And because I don't wash it, I just use this. So thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks. All right, so this is going to be a really fast tutorial, and you know, we'll do a Q&A at the end, but I just want to make sure that you guys know about this dry shampoo. Here, take a screenshot. Take a picture of this. It's Below Pro, and it's called Faux Dry. It is a dry shampoo. So, like I said, when you put this stuff in, it will naturally absorb that oil, give you a little bit of extra volume, make it so you don't have to waste your time like washing your hair every single day, and it's really soft. You can hardly feel it in your hair. I feel like aerosol dry shampoos can get a little sticky sometimes, so that's why I really like this one. You can use this as often as you want, but you know, if you're trying to go in between, if you're trying to spread out the amount of time between hair washings, you can maybe some people, if you're an everyday washer and you're trying to go every 2 days, put this in on the second day. You can train your oil glands to not produce as much oil. So as soon as you start seeing that oil in your hair, put this in and use this in place of actually jumping in the shower and washing your hair. So, you know, a lot of people ask me about working out. You know what? After your workout, put your hair up, put a little shower cap on, rinse off in the shower, but don't get your hair wet. And then you can just style it like normal. So it saves you a lot of time, okay? Awesome. So normally what I would do at this point, sometimes I really like to curl my hair. If you guys follow me on here, you know that I love doing hair curling tutorials. And in fact, I was gonna show you like a really quick method, but I didn't turn this on, so that's my fault. I'm so sorry. But this is the wand that I would use to like just take these front pieces and just curl them. So I'm not gonna do that, but what I'll show you is whenever I put my hair in this braid, I'm just gonna kind of pull my hair to the side. Just figure out it doesn't matter what side you want to put it on. Just pull your hair to the side. And what I would normally do is I would have a few pieces kind of hanging out. So maybe you have like bangs or a few like face framing pieces. What I would do is those pieces that are hanging out, I would just like do one of these things with my wand and just get a little bit of a curl in it. And then honestly, I just curl the pieces around my face. It's a super lazy way to style your hair, but it looks really good. It makes it look like you curled your whole head and put it in a braid when really all you did was just curl the pieces around your face. So it makes it look a little extra finished. So just keep that in mind. And that's a really cool little trick to do for a quick hair day. Okay, so all you're gonna need is just one ponytail holder. And like I said, I'm pulling everything over to one side. And I'm just gonna pull, like I said, I like to pull these little pieces out so that they cover around my face, and then I'm gonna go through afterwards and just curl those up. So what I'm gonna do here, whenever we're doing a fishtail braid, we're gonna make it kind of like a little bit more of a lived-in, kind of a hippier kind of fishtail braid. It's not gonna be too formed. It's gonna be kind of like lazy and relaxed a little bit. But what I want you guys to do, if you guys haven't done a fishtail braid, it actually consists of holding 2 strands of hair instead of the typical 3 strands of hair. But I feel like I like to start off in a 3-strand braid because it gives you really good tension, and then we skip to a 2-strand braid. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? So watch closely. I'm gonna go in with 2 fingers, like I'm making a peace sign, and then go in and split that into 3 even sections, okay? And then you just grab it and you start off like you're doing a normal braid, okay? So you do a nice crossover between the 3 sections, and as soon as you get one good solid round in and it feels pretty secure, what I want you to do is put that into 2 sections now, okay? So now I need to grab a little bit of hair from that other side so that I have like 2 even amounts of hair in each hand, okay? So it's really secure there. Now what we do, this is where we get into some fishtail action. So take your pointer finger and scoop about 1/4 inch of hair from the one side, and then grab with your other pointer finger and bring it over to the other side. All right, and we're grabbing from the outside. So now I have my pointer finger on the other side. I'm grabbing a little bit of hair from the outside, and then I'm bringing it over into the other side. Meanwhile, I'm retaining that good tension that I have. So again, pointer finger, ooh, that's a little too much hair. Grab a little bit, pull it over to the other side. All right, and then do the same thing on the other side. This is where we start doing the fishtail. Do you guys follow? It's hard. All you have to do is just make sure that you're just grabbing little bits and that your tension is good and that you don't let go. Just don't let go of anything. That's why we did that 3-strand braid in the beginning, because that's going to retain the tension. Yeah, you can totally do it. Hey, Lyndon and Vanessa. What is up? You guys have to follow Lyndon and Vanessa. They're my amazing friends, awesome couple. They have a podcast called He's the DJ, She's the Rapper, marriage podcast. And then they're on Periscope too all the time, talking all types of awesome marriage stuff to help you guys with your relationships. I love those two. They're my favorite, absolute favorite. All right, see, I just keep grabbing a little bit from the outside. And you can see you start to get into a little bit of a flow, right? So we're not going to let go of tension yet. We're going to make this pretty solid and pretty tight. And then at the end, I'll show you how we're going to loosen it up, okay? Yes, just a small bit from each side. And it takes a little bit more time than doing a 3-strand braid, but the result is super cool. Like, people will look at the braid and they'll be like, oh, that looks really different. That looks really, really cool. Like, that doesn't look like the average type of braid. So the reason why they call it a fishtail braid is because it looks like the spine of a fish, the fish skeleton. So it's pretty cool how you can mimic that. And you know what? I feel like if you do have, I guess if you do have like a bob, you really can't pull it around to one side. But you know what you can do that I think looks really, really cute if you have a bob is to maybe do this on like the top. Like, take a few strands of hair at the top, do a fishtail braid, and then like pin it on the side. You can do this anywhere in your head as long as you can grab 2 sections of hair. It doesn't have to be all over to the side like how I have it. Oopsie. See, if you like absolutely drop the hair, just pick it back up and then just restart it. It's all good. All right. Have you guys tried this before? How many of you guys like already know how to do this? Oh, look at me. See, I'm recapping. That's actually my husband. He's recapping for me. But you can follow me at Mandy McGee 1111, and we do this type of stuff on a weekly basis over there. I talk a little bit more business stuff over there during the week, and then weekends I do a lot more beauty stuff because I figure you guys can try this out on the weekend and then go out. Oh, good. Some of you guys already know how to do this? Cool. You always wanted to know. Oh, good. Now you can try. See, look, now when I get towards the bottom, it starts to be a little bit more, there's less hair to work with. So you can grab bigger sections even if you need to, just to get it kind of like done. But you know what? I don't go all the way to the bottom. I'm going to leave a little bit of hair out, and then I'm just going to secure this. Do you already know how to do this? That's awesome. That's awesome. So you could go on Periscope and teach people how to do this too, right? See, this is what I love to do. If you have something that you can teach somebody, you can go on Periscope and teach them how to do it. That's exactly why I'm here. All right, so this is, I normally wouldn't wear my braids like this. I feel like it's too skinny. I feel like it's a little too perfect. And I really, really want to mess this up a little bit. Do you guys want me to mess it up? Because it looks like a little like rat tail. I don't like it. So that's why I leave a little bit at the bottom, because I'm going to kind of expand this out and make it a little bit more fluffier, a little bit more messier. Okay, good. You guys agree? All right. Okay. Thank you. All right. So what I do, let me get up close. Let me get up close for you guys. All right. So I'm taking this braid. I'm going to start from the top. I have thumbs behind the rib of the braid itself, and like I'm like peeling something apart. I'm pushing my thumbs from underneath, and I'm just kind of peeling the braid apart and stretching it out, okay? This is where we have lots of fun. And you know what? If you have layers that fall out, who cares? It's totally fine. It's totally fine. All right, down here it gets a little bit weird because it got really, really tight. So look, this is why I leave a little bit extra space. I take that ponytail holder and I shimmy it down just a little bit so that we can free up a little bit more space. Yeah, isn't this so much better just to kind of break it up a little bit? And like I said, you can just shimmy down that ponytail holder just to really, really break this stuff apart. All right, and then what you can do, and I really like this, so we're gonna make it a little bit fatter. Yeah, it will get fuller. It will get fuller. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go from the top, take one side, and look, you just pinch, and then you pull. See, pinch it, and then you pull it out without like feeling like you're ripping the whole thing apart. Just pinch it and pull it. And this is a really good look if you have like thinner hair and that you want to have like kind of give yourself a little bit of a fuller look. I feel like whenever you just go in and you just really start kind of pulling it apart, it gives it that messier look. Doesn't that look better? Yeah, see it pretty good? Yeah. Oh, thank you. You guys can totally do this. But when you go in and you just kind of break it up a little bit and you fatten things up, I feel like, see, now we don't have like that really like skinny little braid. Now things are getting a little fuller. And actually, I still see, like, I want, you know what? I'm going to take my ponytail holder out because I couldn't really get to the bottom very good. And look, I'm just going to go in and just kind of like break it up. Yeah, fat hair is really good. Yes, fat can be good, you guys. Fat can be good. All right, so break that up a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my ponytail holder back in. So what else, you know what else I would do? And because I don't have my curling iron on, I can't show you. But what I would do is I would actually go in and curl this piece of hair a little bit at the bottom and kind of make that look a little bit messier too. So normally this would all be curled. So you guys can curl like the front, or if you have bangs, leave that out. But just keep this messy. And then if you're afraid things will really start falling out, just take some hairspray and just spray it up. And then it'll hold it in place pretty well. So there you go. Isn't that fun? I love it. Very, very simple. A good way to go in with your braids and just kind of break them up, make them look a little bit more messy, make them look a little bit less perfect, because that's the look right now. It's kind of hard to go in and for some people to break that up, but I promise you it's going to make it look, you know what's really in? People always ask, what is really trendy right now? What's really trendy with hair? I get all types of clients that want to ask me, like, what's the trend that I should be doing? And it's not that you should be doing anything in particular, but you know what always looks good on people is whenever they don't make things look too perfect and too put into place. I would say right now, if you wanted me to name a trend, it would be very simple, makes it look like you didn't do anything to your hair. You know what I mean? Like kind of really organic, very lived in hair. As you can see, like even curls now, curls are becoming lazier. They're becoming more relaxed. They're less perfect. They're less loopy. And they're a little bit more like you kind of rolled out of bed hair. Even though sometimes it may take a little bit of time to actually achieve that look, that is kind of the style. It's kind of like not trying too hard with your hair, making it look a little less perfect than what it is. And that's kind of the style. That's the trend if you wanted me to name a trend with hair. Because there's really no, that's what I love about this time and age that we live in. Like there's no, I feel like whenever we look back in, you know, maybe 20, 30 years, we look back at the days of today and the style, our style, it can be anything right now. Like we're flashbacking to like the 90s where, you know, the trends with fashion and hair and makeup even. And we can even see people that are flashbacking to like the 70s and the 60s and that really hippie look. You know, even if you saw someone walking down the street and they looked like they were straight up out of the 40s, they would still be on trend. And that's what I love about fashion and hair and beauty and finding your brand, your branded image, whether you are putting yourself out there on the online world for your business, your branded image can be anything right now. As long as it feels really comfortable to you and it's something that you can experiment with and have fun with, then that's my biggest tip. So, do I know how to do a waterfall braid? Yes, waterfall braids are really cool. Here, let's see if I can show you a quick way to do that. It looks better whenever you do a, whenever you curl your hair first. But what I want you to, okay, we're going to try to do, I'm going to do this side of my head. Okay. So whenever you do a waterfall braid, I'm going to leave the first piece out around my hair. I'm going to pick up about a good 2-inch round section on the one side of my part. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start off like I'm doing a 3-strand braid. Make sure you get like an even amount of hair. Okay, can you guys see me? All right, so do a braid. I'm going to cross over, and as if I'm doing a French braid, you know what? I would normally pick up a piece of hair and add it in, but I'm going to let that hair drop. And instead of grabbing it, I'm going to grab a different piece of hair, and then I'm going to continue on with my braid. Hold on, I just lost my, where I was. Let me do it again. I was talking. Okay. Drop. Pick up. Continue the braid. Twist, twist, drop. Grab it. So you always, instead of grabbing that extra piece of hair, you always drop it. You know what I mean? As if you were going to pick up that hair, you just do a nice twist, twist, drop. Pick up, twist, twist, drop. Okay? You guys see it? Did I do it? So if it was curled, you guys would really, like, that's why I think it looks really good on curled hair. But then if you wanted, so you could do this on a bob, and then whatever hair, if you don't want to, you know, continue this, you can just take a bobby pin and bobby pin it right there. But yeah, so that's how that works. But it looks better on curled hair. But that's how you do it. Awesome. Good question. Thank you. Does anybody else have any questions for me before I let you guys go and so you can enjoy your weekend? Make sure you guys are swiping and following Parachute TV1. They're amazing. Periscope's first TV channel. They feature a lot of amazing people on here. And so I'm just really happy that they allow me to come on here and share my message with you guys. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. And don't forget to follow me over on my Periscope channel, Mandy McGee 1111. And don't forget, you can also go to mandymcgee.com and sign up for VIP updates, and there you'll get beauty tutorials sent right your way. So thank you guys so much. I'm going to let you guys go. I will see you next week, and I'll talk to you later. Okay? Bye.